So your newborn baby is napping really well and things are going really well. They're really super sleepy and napping all the time. But what happens when they grow a little bit older? Often around 2 months old, they won't be napping as well. That maternal melatonin has started to wear off and they start becoming a lot more awake and a lot more alert and won't drift between sleep cycles anymore. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about what a 2-month-old baby's day should look like. So today's question is, how much sleep should my 2-month-old get? Hi, I'm Amanda. If you're new to this channel, I'm founder and co-creator of Little One Sleep Programs. I'm a pediatric sleep specialist and I also am mother to 2 darling little girls. Little Ones is a company that specializes in infant and toddler sleep through our online sleep programs. We also have our custom built app where you can access our support village 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our trained sleep consultants are there any time of the day to help you and your little one get some much needed sleep. If you want to download a sleep program, visit us at www.littlenones.co. So back to today's question, how much sleep should a 2-month-old get? So your newborn may have been sleeping really well and now they've gotten a little bit older. 2 months is from 9 through to about 12 weeks of age and they've gotten a bit older now. They're not that sleepy newborn anymore where you can only keep them awake for an hour and a little bit at a time. Their total day sleep from 7 until 7 should be anywhere from about just over 4 hours to about 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours being closer to 9 weeks old. That will change even throughout the 2 months. The baby's sleep changes every week actually, from the newborn stage right through to about 3 to 4 months old. So that 4.5 hours should be broken up with 3 decent naps. There should be a morning nap of around about 1:15. There should be a middle of the day nap which will be around 2 hours 15 in the middle of the day, and there should be a third and last nap of around about 45 minutes to an hour to get you through to a 7 o'clock bedtime. If your baby is having 4 naps, you will probably end up having a later bedtime, but overall you'll actually end up keeping your baby awake for a much longer period over the full day. Even though they may appear to sleep more, they're actually napping more but then awake. Whereas if you break those sleeps up into 3 sleeps, they'll be down at 7 or whenever your bedtime is. If your baby is woken at 7, then aim for a 7 o'clock bedtime. If they are down at 7, they're then down for the entire night, waking up for a few feeds. If your baby is sleeping loads more than that 4 to 4.5 hour mark at 2 months old, you'll probably find that your baby is then waking up in the middle of the night for a feed, but then staying awake for a long period of time during that time because they just genuinely need some awake time. This often shows at that first feed of the night because they've sort of had a nap, I suppose, until say 10, 11 o'clock at night. They'll wake up and that will take a long time for you to resettle them back to sleep. Or the same thing can happen around that 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning feed. They'll wake up, they'll cry, you'll feed them, but then it will take a long time to get them back to sleep. That is just genuinely because, again, they need some awake time. They've slept too much during that daytime period, so they've ended up needing to be awake at night. Once you cut down the naps to be around that 4 to 4.5 hour mark, you'll find that they should sleep a lot better at night. If your baby is sleeping a lot less than that, you might also have a load of wakes during the night because of overtiredness, or you might have a baby that is so exhausted that they just sleep for such a long period of the night but then wake up early morning because of being overtired. And once they wake at say 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's classed as an early wake, then you can't get them back to sleep, and that is just purely because they are overtired. They've got cortisol running through their body and they've woken up. They can't go back to sleep at that 5 o'clock time. I hope that answers your question on how much sleep a 2-month-old should get. If you need any extra help, and as I said, our sleep programs change week by week, so if you need any extra help or from our sleep consultants, download our sleep programs at www www.littlenones.co. If you liked this video, make sure that you give us a big thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and make sure that you click the notification bell so you get notified every time we upload a video just like this one.